Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, say, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Welcome everybody to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Guys, it is Halloween! Woo! It is finally here and I'm so excited. I've been waiting to show you guys my costume as I am the Witcher for this Halloween. My friend usually makes me an amazing mask, but this year I did not have the opportunity to have her make a mask for me. So I said, next best thing, let's be the Witcher for Halloween. So really excited and happy that I get to be on here and have some fun with you guys. Make sure we're sharing out far and wide as we can. Share, share, share. If you are on our YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell if you can. If you're on our Facebook channel, make sure I got some nice, wow, look at you. Love it. Thank you guys so much. Nice costume. Thank you. She says, did you do the lace front and everything? You pulled it off. Yes, it is lace front, just so you know. Yeah, so I just went on, Amazon and grabbed the coolest costume I could think of. This was the best part. So, all right, guys, make sure that we are sharing this out far and wide as we can. Make sure if you guys are going to ask a question, no legal or medical, let's save those for the professionals because we are in multiple areas and some of these areas do not allow us to ask or answer those questions. So by law, let's make sure that we're following those laws and we don't do legal or medical. All right. If you have and by the way, pregnancy is a medical question, just so everybody knows. All right. And if you have a general reading that you would like to get across, go ahead and go over to mypsychicconnection.com, sign up, get 3 free minutes when you do so. We can answer those generals over there. All right, guys, we got some amazing, cool things coming up as we go through this week. There will be some changes starting next week as it comes to how YouTube, Facebook, our new hotline number that's coming in for our iHeartRadio listeners and those who are listening on Apple Podcasts and all those other places. You guys will have a phone number in order to call. And yes, you'll be able to call from any country in the world if you use your WhatsApp or your Skype numbers. You guys can call from there. So I'm looking forward to answering all these beautiful questions, guys. Let's make sure that we're sharing out. Let me see all those beautiful emojis because we have an emoji contest at the 45-minute mark. I'm going to read 3-card reading out of the Sacred Forest. So guys, let's start with those beautiful emojis. One of my favorite emojis, of course, is the tree and the lightning bolt. So yes, and I saw energy going, woo, the Witcher, yes. All right, guys, make sure that we are following all those rules. We're being kind and courteous to everybody. Remember, everybody is here to get a reading, so please be patient as we're on multiple platforms. In order to do that, we need to be able to be patient. If you guys want something a little bit deeper, a little bit of a longer read, go ahead and jump over to journeyryanlive.com/donations, and we'll be more than happy to answer those donations. We have a 3, a mini, a medium, and a mega. So guys, do remember, if you want a mediumship question, you have to hit mediumship donation. Okay? The mega is going to jump you ahead of the list. Even if there are other donations, that's what mega does. It brings you to the front of the list no matter where you are, and it gives you the opportunity to answer multiple questions. So just know if you guys are wanting to get quite a few questions answered, we're going to do it that way. If you guys are here for the 2 free minutes, just know we're only going to be able to answer 1 question no matter how many questions you put and your original question. We can only answer 1. We've got 2 minutes. It's going to take us a little bit to get through that, okay? All right. Well, let's get it started. Who do we got first? All right, we've got Gemma. It says, my pregnant daughter's boyfriend has been talking to other women online, mostly like sexual. He says he won't do it again, but she thinks he still is. She wants to stay with him. Will they work out? See, the thing about that is that you're right. He is going to continue to keep talking to these women. He's just going to be a little bit more sneaky about it. And she's going to have to stay on top of that if that's what she wants to know, is to make sure, hey, are you being faithful to me? I don't feel like he's quite ready for a serious relationship. And for her to want to stay with him is because she's still in love with the person he once was and not the person he is today. The person he is today is not the same person who she once met. So this is a completely different relationship compared to what it was before. So yeah, she's put time and energy and love into him, expects to get that back. But I'm going to tell you this right now. He's communicating with other people because he is not happy at home. And I'm going to say this because it's sexual. He's looking for attention. He's one of those people that needs to hear that he's pretty, that he's handsome, that his butt looks good in those jeans. Those type of compliments have died off in the relationship. So he needs to have that energy. Needs to have that energy that makes him feel. She goes, I thought so, but he needs that attention, that energy that says, I am important. I need to be noticed. I need to be, put out there. I need to be loved. That's what I'm seeing here. So the love she's given him, it's not that she doesn't, but what I thought out of this is that that's where he's at. He just needs the extra attention. You know how you get the chase when you're getting compliments and you're really putting in that effort and that energy? That's what's happening. All right. Well, Gemma, hang in there because you're going to have to be the one that picks up the pieces when it comes to this energy. I really hope that helps. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Guys, we've got a lot of things going on. We just stepped into Scorpio, and we just had that lunar eclipse. The energy is completely all over the place with a good mix of, hi, I'm happy 5 seconds, and then 10 seconds later, I'm going to stab you with this great big thorn. So people are being a little moody. Don't take it personal. Everybody's all over the place. Love says, oh my God, Journey, is that you, Dad? No, it's the Witcher. Come on, guys. Come on, it's the Witcher. I know, gray hair. He's got gray hair. And apparently he sheds like a dog. Linda says, love the costume. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so, but the Scorpio energy right now, we're just getting into it. So it is throwing us off. We went from the energies we were just at to now going into the Scorpio energy with everything riding high. So the energy is, and that moon did not help. The moon did not help. All it did was amplify it. So the energy wouldn't be as bad as if that moon wasn't in here to go, oh, let's sprinkle a little, oh shit, with this. So, but the energies are going to die back down. They do get better. And I think that you guys will start to see a balance here. So let's keep it going, guys. Who do we got next? All right, we got Taylor. Says, hey, does Daniel miss me? I've been giving him the cold shoulder, but I still want him and miss him. All right, so Taylor, when it comes to this relationship, and I've told you about this, when it comes to you two, you guys really need to communicate. The cold shoulder, expecting him to know what you want, and you expecting, or him expecting you to know what he wants. You guys have to really sit down and communicate. Does he miss you? Of course he does, as you miss him. But really focus that energy. Really focus on what's going on here. I want to see you guys communicate, because if you guys do that, you guys can have that amazing energy together. But if you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, the energy is going to get soured and it's not going to work out for you. So I want you guys to really look at the situation, look at where you're at, and open up and communicate with each other, because that's what's going to open that door for you. That's what's going to bring you guys together. She goes, should I reach out? Well, one of you is going to have to break the ice. So somebody's got to be the adult here. And if you are the one that does it, then you say, hey, we need to sit down and have a time. She goes, I don't want to, but I'll do it. You said yourself just a minute ago that you want to be with him. But playing games with each other is going to continue and create a pattern. And if you guys continue that game pattern, this relationship will never be more than just a game. And that's what I'm seeing. So to stop it, to stop the back and forth the way it is, go ahead and open yourself up and communicate. She says, okay, you're right. Well, you know, you can be right too by doing it. I really feel like it'll work out if you just communicate. All right. Thank you so much, Taylor. I do appreciate it. Guys, make sure you guys are sharing us out far and wide. Remember, we love the love, so let's see those beautiful heart emojis. Let's see some thumbs up, some hearts. Let's do it, guys. Let's make sure that we are getting to as many people as possible. All right. Taylor says, thank you. You are so welcome. And guys, do remember those emojis. We're going to have that contest at the end. So, and the people in the back are counting them up as they go along. So, guys, make sure we are getting as many out there as possible. All right. And she said, happy Halloween. You are so welcome. And happy Halloween. All right. That's why I dressed up, guys. I dressed up just for you. And don't worry, I got a show in, what, 9 hours? 10 hours? Then I'll be doing this all over again. So looking forward to being able to do that. All right. Let's keep it going and go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Hannah. Hannah says, do you see, what do you see happening with my love life? Well, Hannah, looking for love in your love life, you would need to stop connecting to those that remind you of your exes. So it's like getting, and you have to have a love life, sweetheart. It just doesn't feel like you are putting that much time into a love life for yourself. And that's kind of stopping you in your tracks. I mean, you want love and you want it to happen, but I feel like things will, if you don't look for the same type of people that you date, you need somebody outside of who you've dated. You need a change in your love life, but you also need to put forth some energy and some time towards your love life. It's not that you can't have it, it's making the time for it. Just like people have to make time to have friends, you need to have to make time to find someone that you appreciate and that appreciates you. But anybody from your past, let them go, and don't date anybody that reminds you of people from your past, because that's not the direction nor the route you want to go in. I hope that helps, honey. But right now, I kind of feel like love life is kind of stagnant until you start making these changes. This is about you taking the initiative, you making the changes and opening yourself up. So get yourself out there. Allow yourself some time. I definitely feel like love life can happen, just not right now. It's you're the wall that's blocking the true love to come through. Thank you. I appreciate your question. Sorry, guys, I had to take a sip of water there. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Who do we got next? All right. Love says, married at the courthouse, beginning of December. And if I can come, she never apologized to me. So not sure what to do. I get anxiety when she shouts, and I always walk on my toes around her. Not sure who this person is directly, because this seems to be how do I put this? The energy that I see around it, it just doesn't. She says, I wrote another comment before that. I did not receive that comment. So not sure who this person is, but the anxiety, the energy, everything that's around it, I'm going to tell you right now, don't go. Everything that I'm looking at, everything that I'm seeing, all the energy that I'm feeling, It's all saying don't go. Do not put yourself through that. S invited me to her wedding. Yeah, don't go. Everything's pointing to don't go. You want to give her something to talk about, make her realize the type of person that she is, what she does to you. I'm going to tell you right now that that's not going to. She says, but last week I told her it is unacceptable how she treats me. But that's not enough. It's not enough. I really want you to pull your energy back. This way you teach somebody a lesson. Because she's not respecting you. She's always shouts at me and disrespect. See, why do you want to go to somebody's wedding who's screaming at you, disrespecting you, not respecting your rights as we are people. We have emotions. We have feelings. That's not the type of energy that you need. I don't feel like you should put yourself through that. That's a terrible situation. And definitely hold back. Even if there's friends and family going, I wouldn't go. You are right, Journey. And she is family. I don't care what type of family. You got me screwed up with somebody else if you think you're going to scream and holler at me and then expect me to be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're getting married. When what I'm actually thinking is, I gotta get out of the way before the house falls on your head. Like, that's where I would be. I was feeling that too, but I was scared I would regret it. Don't. There is no regret in this. Why would you regret not being yelled at? To being told, oh, you didn't get me the gift that I wanted. There's always going to be something that you didn't do right with this person. She says, thank you for confirming me 1,000. Yes, it resonates. I'm happy for you. But this goes for everybody. This is, don't feed the narcissists. Don't give them what they want, because the only thing you're doing is giving them power over you, and they can treat you like shit and get away with it. Why do you want that? Do you want to be treated that way? Absolutely not. If people disrespect me, do you think I'm going to provide them answers? Because if I don't, they're going to call me an asshole. Well, guess what? Newsflash. I'm going to be an asshole and skip your question because I'm not going to be disrespected. That's an example. I'm not skipping anybody's questions, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be disrespected, as you shouldn't be disrespected. Any of you should never be disrespected because you have certain feelings about something. Your feelings are valid. You guys need to trust yourselves more than you trust the people around you, because the number one person that will always have your back is you. You will always count on you. You will always have your back. All right. Hannah says, thank you. You're so welcome, Hannah. All right, guys, let's make sure we're seeing all those beautiful emojis, guys. I want to see them far and wide as we can. Now, guys, I do this when I get on here, and Love says, yes, it's been a big lesson in my life. I appreciate this a lot. No problem, Love. Absolutely. And, guys, if you are wanting some Reiki healing, I want to see those beautiful blue hearts, guys. We're going to put all these beautiful blue heart names. Just put the blue hearts. If you're on the YouTube channel, on Facebook, depending on where you're at, just put blue emoji hearts, and we will put you on my list for Reiki healing. I'll be doing that in about 2 hours, and sending everybody as much love and healing as I possibly can. So if you want some of that, do the blue hearts, and we'll write your names down. The back of the house is going to take care of it for me, and we will send that love, energy, and positivity your way. All right. Well, while that's going on, I love seeing it. The wall's already going up with blue hearts. Beautiful. Love it. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Down and Over 12. Does Nick still think we can have a future together? Well, here's the thing. And I know this is not something you would even tell yourself because you're having a hard time wrapping your mind around it. But it's not just about Nick's feelings here. It's about your feelings here. And my question to you, and I know the answer, is do you truly believe that you guys have a future together? Because the answer I see with that is no, you don't believe it. There's not enough time and energy given here in order for you to feel that. And that's why you want to get it from his point of view. You want to get it from his energy because you are scared that it doesn't belong and you are having doubts yourself. So it's not that does Nick feel like we have a future together, because the answer for Nick at this time is not a good one. I'm going to tell you right now that the energy that I'm seeing going on between you and Nick is that there's a lack of communication. There's no seriousness. I don't see him even opening the door for this. It's really saddening, because if you guys had real conversation, you guys would be able to work a lot of things out. I'm not seeing that he's a very smart guy. I'm going to put that out there, because he's allowing substance to take control of his life. And honestly, honey, I'm going to tell you the truth on that. He does have other people in his life. I am seeing another female. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but if not, there is somebody else. It's also another reason why you possibly may be questioning the situation. If you guys were to communicate, I don't see him as a healthy person, but I do see, if you are willing to learn your lessons and walk away from a situation that is not healthy, you could have him as a friend rather than a lover. That's, oh, hang on, guys. Having some issues over here with the system. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's have some more fun. Let's share us out far and wide. Come on, guys. I know we can do better than this. I know it because I've seen it. Let's go ahead and take our next question, guys. Let's share us out even further. All right. We've got Sabrina. Hello. Do you see my mom, Angela, buying a car anytime soon? Asking on her behalf as she is at work as we speak. Haha. All right, so Sabrina, I'm going to say something about this situation, is that there have been opportunities to get cars here, but I am going to tell you, if she's expecting a handout of a car, she's not going to get one. She needs to stop spending the money that she would need for the down payment in order to get a car. And I don't even feel like the credit's that great, so she would need a pretty decent sized down payment to go to a buy here, pay here in order to get a car. But trying to buy one outright, she keeps spending the money. Trying to save for a down payment, she keeps spending up the money that it would take in order to get a car. So unfortunately, I do not see a car soon. As a matter of fact, we're looking at next year, March timeframe, where I see the capability of doing so. And I don't know if that's because of tax money or whatever the case may be, but if she does get tax money, that's where it needs to go. But as of right now, no, unfortunately, I don't see a car as much as she wants one. And I would love for her to have one, but the priorities need to change when it comes to how she handles her money, what she's doing with it. Anybody promising a car is not giving it to her. I feel like that would be false. That would be a false story. And unfortunately, it would cause her heartache and disappointment. And the last thing is, that's the last thing she needs. So just know that the energy that I see circling it when it comes to a car, you might get her in March, but she's got to make sure she spends this money correctly. But as for now, soon is not soon, like November, December. The closest time frame I can see is March, and that would be the end, almost April. So hopefully she does the right thing for herself, because it's most needed. At the bell. I just got the bell. Oh, yeah. Hell, my hair's almost long enough as hers right now. Sabrina says, thank you. You are so welcome, guys. Let's keep up the emojis. Let's keep them rolling. All right, loves. on it. I see love. I see Melissa. I see more love. Love's on it, guys. You better catch up. Melissa's on it too. Amanda, she's here. Look at that. Linda Duncan. All right. Energy. Allison. All kinds of names popping up when it comes to emojis. Loving that. There's Debbie. Thank you for joining the emoji contest. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. Who do we got? We've got Kat. Kat says, does Campbell want a marriage with me in the future? Huh. The name Campbell. Are you guys even communicating right now? I'm not. So I feel like he's distracted and. Huh. Okay, the best. All right, here's the thing. I'm not really seeing that connection between the two of you guys. I honestly feel that there's somebody else interfering. Like, is Campbell with somebody else? Is there another person involved? Because I see a love connection between Campbell and another person. That other person is not you. And that's not that they don't care about you or love you, but what I am seeing is that, I don't know if this is an ex or someone that he hasn't broken up with yet, but because of that relationship, it is completely saying no to, a future between the two of you, because this can cause a problem. This can cause a ruckus that would keep you from wanting to move forward. And I know that's not something you want to hear, but it is something I need to tell you because it is showing it very strongly. It's a very dominant energy here. So I don't want you to think that, they don't care, because I do feel like they care, but there is somebody else in the picture. So because of that, that blocks you from having that type of future with Campbell. So I wish I could say something different, but unfortunately it's what stops you is this other person. So if you are in communication and you don't know about this other person, you might want to have a conversation with them. Because I didn't really see a strong connection and communication, and I was not seeing that type of love for each other at this point. So I really wish I could say something different, but unfortunately, that's what I'm picking up. All right. All right. Well, guys, let's keep it going. Let's make sure we're sharing us out. Make sure you guys are subscribing to our YouTube channel, because starting next week, a surprise is coming out for only the YouTube people. I know people love Facebook too, but it's not. This is going to affect the Facebook. Well, it will affect them, but not in the same way it will for the YouTube people. All right. Let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Mahesh. Mahesh says, I'm going to find a home for rent. Will I get it soon? And will people try to drag me down? Well, from what I can tell you right now, Mahesh, don't worry about what the other people are doing or what they're trying to do to you. You need to stay focused on your housing situation. When it comes to the housing situation, I do see that you would get yourself one, but unfortunately, I don't see that until we get in December, January's time frame, right around the end of 2024. So it looks as though you should be able to move in by the new year, but going through the month of November, trying to find the house and then paying for it or the new place to rent. It's a rental, by the way. I didn't feel like it was purchase of a home, but it's definitely a rental. And I feel like this is going to do you good. Anybody that tries to tear you down for what you're doing, don't pay them any mind. You need to see their truths. They're showing them to you. Anybody trying to tear you down is showing you who they really are. Believe them. Believe them. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. Okay? I hope that helps, but definitely don't let people tear you down. Then Mahesh put right. But the thing is that people get jealous, then they don't want you to have what you're about to get because they're not getting what they want. So if anybody is trying to tear you down in that way, Mahesh, it's time to move on. Sorry, we got flyers that are trying to go right into my mouth. Not used to long hair, guys. But definitely don't let anybody tear you down. And that goes for everybody. If someone's tearing you down, you've heard the story. And it's not just a story where people say, oh, well, they're just jealous. No, they really are jealous. And they need to belittle you to make themselves feel better. So they're tearing you down so they get some kind of rise or energy out of it. It's not worth your time. Those are the types of people you cut out. You say bye. We spend enough time on Earth together. Sayonara. See you later. Eat shit. Kick rocks. Whatever you want to say. But definitely get those people out of your life. They're not worth having. All right. Nash says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. All right, guys, we are halfway through, guys. We've got some really cool things coming up on the horizon for you. And starting off tomorrow, you're going to get another show with me, Journey Ryan, at 1 p.m. Eastern. At 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be here with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Then we've got Energy, the metaphysical crown. And I love the way Destiny says it because it makes it sound like she's got multiple personalities. She doesn't. She has one great personality. So guys, check out Energy, the metaphysical crown at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then we've got Into the Shadows of Dreams with Journey and Kay. It's absolutely amazing. Sorry, guys, the sword's poking me in the back. That sounded terrible. All right, so anyways, let's keep it going. Let's have some fun, guys. All right, who do we got next? All right, we've got Terry. Is hung interested in me romantically. All right, that did not go well with what I just said prior. But when it comes down to romance, I don't feel that it's not possible to get there, but I don't feel that they're in the same, they're not in the same mentality yet, and that it would take some more time. So yeah, I do feel as though you guys could build something and it actually be a great relationship. But those conversations really need to happen because right now it's, from what I can tell, in order for you to have a relationship, you guys are going to have to build up the friendship a little bit stronger and get a little bit closer. And I feel like that can happen. But as of yet, I don't see it romantically as we're seeing this as a friendship, but showing me here that the potential is there. And if you guys were to work on it, I actually do see a romantic relationship coming together. But it's going to take a little bit longer. I would say feeling those romantic vibes by at least December. But you would have to communicate and make that happen. Terry says, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. You are so welcome. I know it's hard, especially when you're trying to get somebody to feel for you. But, you know, the closer you are to somebody in like a friendship level, those feelings do develop. And if they start to get a little bit flirty, the romance finally builds up. I get you guys could be teasing each other, but they don't feel playful enough to say that I could go romantic yet. And I've seen that happen quite a few times. All right. Sorry, guys. We're here drinking gallons of water. That's what happens when you take all the damn allergy medications. Get cotton mouth from it. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? Oh, we got Warren. Gerald. Hi, handsome, laugh out loud. Well, hello. Didn't know I did readings on the website, did you? All right, who's next? That's the question. We've got Debbie. Debbie says, would like to know if I should go back to school to be a flight attendant. Will I be accepted to the program and be successful? Is this the best career choice field for me? Childhood dream. Okay, so all I had to lead with, this is a childhood dream. Because no one's going to stop you from going to school. But yourself. You can be your own worst enemy. Now, this is something that you can do, Debbie, if you put your mind to it. Can you have success with it? If you put your mind to it. Again, everything leads back to you being the person in control, being the person in charge, allowing yourself to follow your dreams. I don't see anything stopping you on either side. So follow this dream. If it's that it means that much to you, you need to let it in. Stop pushing things to the side and be like, oh, well, I'm this type of age, or oh, it was just a dream. You know what? People live their dreams all the time. The thing about living a dream is that it doesn't feel like a job. It feels like a career. It feels successful. You feel happy. A lot of people have jobs. They don't follow their dreams. They do what they're told, and then they fall flat, and then they get nasty and sour. You don't want that. Follow your dreams. Everybody should have some type of dream. Even if you make something a hobby, it's something you enjoy, you love, you're living it, you're doing it. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be fancy for anybody else, as long as it makes you, the number one person, happy. Don't worry about if it makes the neighbors happy. It makes you happy. Yo, you can quilt. Oh, yeah. Oh, no one likes them. Don't worry about what people like. Do you like doing it? Does it bring you joy? Do it. Debbie says, thank you. I feel much better and happier. Yes, guys, live your dreams. There's nothing wrong with living your dreams, okay? Do what you're supposed to do. Live your dreams. All right. Guys, we're having so much fun here. Let's keep it going. Guys, we got an emoji contest coming up in about 10 minutes. Let's see all those beautiful emojis out there. Let's go ahead and take a look and see who our next question is. Sorry, guys, I just caught something. I have to say it. It's going to drive me nuts when you think you're coming in under a ID that I don't recognize who you are. Forget who you're talking to. Just putting that out there. Anyways, we've got Melissa. Melissa says, do you see me finding a man that doesn't want games and sex, getting really discouraged? Okay, so when it comes down to the situation in which it comes down to you changing your circles, doing things differently, moving in a different direction, not being in the same. This even means separating yourself from any exes, any toxicity, anything that reminds you of an ex. Walk away from that. Will you find love without the games? Absolutely. That is coming for you. But it is not coming as soon as November, December. It's not even in January. As a matter of fact, we're walking into February when you find real love. Not saying you can't go on dates and have a good time and do all of that. I definitely know that you're going to find love, and you're going to be able to experience it in a way that you haven't, because where you have talked about, the games and stuff, so you found pain in love, and that's not what love is. Love doesn't bring pain. Love brings happiness, joy. Everybody's like, oh, love hurts. No, love doesn't hurt. Pain hurts. That's not love. Remember the difference. But in this case for you, Melissa, I definitely feel that, yes, you can find love, but you've got to start giving yourself time to experience life in a different way. Go to a different gas station. Start looking online in different places. Go and do all the things that you need to do. Just allow yourself to get out there. Get away from what you've been going through, because you keep running into the same types of people. She put exactly. So she goes, I want that happiness. And you will get that happiness. You will get it. But you have to basically be more open to get out there, do what you want to do. But guys, we get ourselves in these circles where we end up around the same types of people, and things haven't changed, and we wonder why we feel stuck. Yeah, we're stuck because we keep allowing the same types of people in. If you're finding yourself in a place where you're not happy, stop letting those types of people in. Learn to create boundaries for yourself. So if someone's crossing those boundaries and you ask them to stop and they don't, guess what? Poof, you're off the island. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Whatever your catchphrase is, kick them off your island, because they do not deserve you, because they cannot respect boundaries. They have their boundaries, you have yours, as you must respect each other's boundaries. So it's a lot of things that people need to to learn as a lesson here. She put, thank you, appreciate that. Absolutely, Melissa. Come back when we get closer to the time frame. We should be able to start seeing some characteristics where you possibly would meet them, things of that nature. So keep us updated, Melissa. I want to know where this relationship's going. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I love it. I love seeing the love when it blossoms. It's like a rose. It's beautiful and gorgeous. And sometimes we get nervous as hell. But you be gentle. You can't stomp the rose and think it's still going to look pretty. You have to be kind and gentle with it. Add a little water. Just give it some sunshine, you know. You got to feed it the right way. Don't step on it and go, it'll come back. No, it won't. It has to grow an entirely different rose in order for it to come back. And that means that rose is no longer a part of what you are. Okay, if you're listening, got some new quotes for you. More new analogies for you. I'm always sending her stuff. She loves it. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Layla. Says, hi, will my friendship with Jeff develop into something more? Will it? No. How fast are you going to let it? It's already developing. This is already in development. This is not if it will, how fast will it? So you guys are already feeling the butterflies on both sides. There's nervous steps. You might feel a few missteps. Nothing to worry about. Like a little bit of silence here and there. Nothing to worry about there, because that's just the butterflies. That's the nerves not wanting to move too quickly, getting scared if I say the wrong thing, the person will leave. Yeah, you guys are feeling it already. So it's not when will it, it's already happening. So try to go with the flow of things. Try to see things from their point of view. Open up a little bit more jokey with each other. Don't tease too much. I don't feel like its sense of humor is as good as yours. So they might take something the wrong way that can totally throw the vibe off, and then you'd have to work a little bit harder. So don't do that to yourself. But I definitely feel like the energy is positive. You guys are already working on that type of relationship, because it's already showing me that. She said, wow, I didn't think he was interested at all. And you're right. So that's the thing. That's the best part about it, is neither one of you think you're interested in each other. He doesn't think you are. You don't think he is. But both of you both want to spend the night. That's what I got to say. But no, it looks like a good relationship will build from this. Just give it time. It really comes together well. And Layla says, I make him laugh. We both make each other laugh. Exactly. That's fun. But your sense of then his sense of humor. He can get a little testy if you're not careful. If you say the wrong thing, he can get a little butthurt. Don't worry. You can always get through it. You can make him laugh again. Oh, I can't wait to tell you if it comes true. Not if, when, honey. It's coming. It's already happening. It's already happening. I'm not worried about that at all. I saw that. That was definitely there. It was already in development. Not an if, or it's not an if it had happened. It's when it's happening, when it's going to come through fully where she can accept it. That happens to people sometimes. They don't even realize that it's happening around them. It's so natural. It comes off so natural. So it makes it great. Layla says, cool, you're the best. You are welcome, sweetheart. And she had no idea. Well, it's happening. Enjoy it. Absorb all the positive. Live in the moment. That's the best type of relationships. What's happening is that's how relationships that organically come together. There are no pressures. There's nothing that's causing a problem in the world. Just two friends being close and getting closer with each other. It's a beautiful thing to see. I love watching that type of relationship happen. She says she'll promise I'll tell you when it happens. Perfect. I'll be waiting. All right, guys. We've got it. you are our winner tonight. Congratulations. Love is our emoji contest winner tonight. All right, love. Let's see what we got in store for you. All right. Good stuff, guys. I got to get rid of this hair. I need a new rubber band to pull it back. It's trying to get in my mouth. Ooh, manifesting your dreams. All right. So, love, it is time for you. She put, yeah, I'm a lucky girl tonight. Exactly. Hey, if you're putting them out there, those emojis, you're going to win them. So, little heads up to everybody out there watching. You guys better start putting out those emojis to see who can beat love at it. All right. So, manifesting your dreams, you got the water spirit. So, this is a time for you to not just have emotions or just thoughts about it, but actually making them come to fruition. Making those dreams come true. You think about a lot of things, but you don't put a lot of action to some of these things because you don't believe enough in them that they could be great for you, or things that could happen that could come true. You need to think better and more highly of yourself because they have. You've got the energy to do so. Look at that beautiful card, guys. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got the energy to do so. But you choose to put the energy in the wrong things. So she says, I'm going to cry. Yes, correct, Journey. Exactly how I feel. But when you get the creative energy, you take it away from the creation and you put it into something that doesn't deserve it. Like a person who treats you poorly or something that's negative. So you're not putting the energies where you're giving your energies to the wrong things and taking it away from the good things or the things that could be great. So stop doing that to yourself. It's not worth it. Because all you're doing is feeding a fire, and it's always going to cause this big drag on you. All right. If you can manifest your dreams, take the energy, she put yes. If you take the energy that you need and put it in those dreams that you're manifesting, you will find stability. The only thing your dreams need, she put, wow, the only thing your dreams need is for you to believe in yourself. Stop giving away your energy for free to the narcissists who don't deserve it. Stop giving it to the energy vampires. Stop giving it to the poor, pitiful me's. When you can work hard and get things done and help more people with the energy that you're going to create once you allow your dreams to manifest. Manifesting your dreams is going to cause a huge energy wave. If you can get that wave, not only will you become stable, you'll become stable enough to help those who truly need you. So that's a powerful reading, love. That's letting you know that you've just been disrespecting yourself and you didn't even realize it. And a lot of people don't realize that they're disrespecting themselves or not giving themselves the time of day because they're providing this love and energy for people who, that claim they want it, but really all they're seeking is attention. And then they don't follow through with anything that you've communicated about. Know who to help, when to help them. But do not offer your help until you know that they truly need it or they truly want it. Because those who don't want it will use you for it, and then you'll feel terrible, and then you will not help those who truly need it because you were burned by so many people who didn't really need it. They just wanted your attention. Okay? All right. Thanks, love. Thank you for all those beautiful emojis. I appreciate it. Linda says, Journey, your show rocks. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we got Allison. Hello. Sorry, Allison. Do you see me? No, I can't. I got hair in my eyes. Do you see me getting a job soon, like within a month or two? Allison, I do feel like the opportunity for you to get a job are we having transportation issue? Because I keep seeing something about transportation. It's something you're worried about. Why are you so worried about transportation? I do feel that you would have the transportation to get back and forth to work. I do feel as though that it won't be until we get, I want to say the end of November. when I see the new opportunity coming in. But I do feel as though that if you allow yourself to keep searching in the way that you are, you're going to find that. But transportation says, I'm worried about transportation because my vehicle is falling apart. Okay, so that makes sense to me. But by getting this new opportunity, your transportation will hold up long enough for you to start fixing the car so it stops falling apart on you and you can actually put things back together the way they should be and stop. Who was the last guy who looked at your car? Please do not take it around that person again. They did more damage than good. Not the right person for your car. Bad mechanic. I don't even want to call them mechanic because they look like a nope, junkyard mechanic is better than that one too. He is just don't let that person touch your car. I don't even have an analogy for this person. Not a mechanic. So, but yeah, I do feel like you're going to get the job. Don't worry about your transportation. Your transportation will get you there. So that means take it easy on your car. That means don't go on extremely long road trips. Don't do anything like that. Make sure that you are taking so your car can get you back and forth to work. All right. Thank you so much for that. And I do appreciate your question. Gross. Ever get your lips all chapped and they stick together? It was driving me insane. All right, Love says, this one hit the spot. Word for word. Has me in tears. Exactly what I needed to hear. I'm speechless. Love, I'm so glad that you were able to get that message. It is something that you needed to see for yourself. Sometimes the one person we're the worst to is ourselves. Allison says, thank you so much. You are so welcome, honey. Just take it easy on that car. It loves you, but don't be aggressive to it. Don't be aggressive, all right? Just do your thing. Treat it as kind as you can. Talk to it. Trust me, cars last longer if you talk to them. I've learned that. My grandpa taught me that, and I've talked to every single one of my cars, and I'm going to tell you right now, they always keep me going, and they always let me know if something's wrong. So, all right. Allison, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we got Haley T. What does John hope for us? What does John hope for us to happen in the near future, such as maybe a romantic relationship down the line? He is a romantic interest, and we are in physical therapy school together, and thank you. So, as of right now, I get that John kind of likes the dynamic that you guys have currently, which is just like study buddies, friends. Is there romantic interest there? There is. But right now I feel as though that John is still more interested in keeping focused in his studies. Not that you guys won't have a romantic relationship down the line. I would say more towards January before we go any further, but I do know that right now, I do feel as though that you guys will work through this. This is a relationship that can make it. But right now I do feel like school is the main focus. But I do feel like when school will start to lighten up, that the work gets a little bit easier for you guys, and I see you guys growing closer romantically. So it's like you guys got to spend more time together in order for this romance to deepen, to get better, and to move forward. So I definitely feel like this is good for you, but it's going to take just a little bit more time for it to develop into the romantic the romantic setting that you're looking for. But I definitely feel like, yes, it is there. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question. I hope that helps. And it's not that the love is not there. It's just not ready. It's too new. It's just give it time to develop before it can be born. Right now, it's still incubating. But it's still good. It's still good. Wow, guys, the time has flown, and we are down to our last question. Last question of the night. Who do we got? We've got Amanda T. It said, what gifts do you feel I need to be working on? Well, Amanda, that really depends on, because we have a multitude of gifts. A lot of gifts we don't recognize that are gifts that we use on our regular lives. So to me, I would need you to tell me, what's the one thing that stands out the most to you? Something that you notice. What is something that you do well? And I mean really well. Something that you are great at. Throw me that message out there so I can see, because that's where we're going to start working on what you should work on, because you want to start with your strongest ability when you're starting to learn about your gifts, because once you start using that and making it stronger, the others start to come together. Then that way you can start working those out too. But I do feel as though that your empathy, your empath ability is your strongest ability. But my thing is you need to recognize the difference between those who actually are telling. You need to start responding to the truths of the situation. Stop allowing yourself to, she said healing, I guess. I didn't get healing as, I mean, empathy can be a form of healing if you do it for the right person, but healing is very wide scope. So what I can say is your empath ability, knowing when to give the energy to the right person, knowing what to say, that's where I would start, because I do feel as though that's where your gifts lie. Where you can work on that and start talking is I have you have the ability to communicate. Knowing what you're saying can be healing. So just start working on that. Understand where they're coming from and express it. Guys, oh my gosh, the show is over. I can't believe it. We have been here for the whole hour, but don't worry. I'll be back again today, Tuesday, at 1 p.m. Eastern to give you guys another hour of readings. I can't wait to be able to do that. I'm seeing all the happy Halloweens. Guys, happy Halloween. I'm going to be back. Don't worry. I will still have my long hair for you guys then too. So guys, come check us out. Make sure you're sharing us out. And I'd love to see you guys there at the 1 p.m. show. From everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we say thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.